Hey, what's up, YouTube? How y'all doing? I just picked up a new album from Cage the Elephant called "Thank You, Happy Birthday." Their sophomore effort from their debut. And my review for it. I got it the other day. I've been listening to it I got it the day it came out. I think it was 111, and I've been listening to it in my car and at my house frequently, trying to see, figure it out if I like it. And for a sophomore album, I can't complain. Saw these guys live twice last year. I unfortunately missed them the third time they played a radio show here in my town. That sucked, but no, I seen them twice. Second time, I got the set list. Win. Awesome. Very awesome live. One of my favorite new bands. Highly recommend you go see them live or check them out. If only song you've heard from these guys is "No Sleep for the Rest for the Wicked," no, that as a fan I don't like that song. It's overplayed. Radio made me want to shoot myself when I heard it. But yeah, besides that, their debut album was phenomenal. I thought it was one of the best new artists to come out musically for our time. And the new album is awesome for a sophomore. I can't complain. Basically from the beginning, Always Something starts right off, and it's catchy. There's a lot of music on this CD, a lot of music with how they vocally and musically, how they did this was very good. You can tell they didn't rush, they took their time, they made a good record, and they didn't, they didn't just like, okay, well here's a single, put it on the radio, or sell a million. No, I think they really took their time on this, and it's good. It shows. So yeah, Always Something. It's catchy. It has its verses. Talking about helping, being a good Samaritan, helping somebody out. And, block later that the guy's covering your blood. And just lyrically, it was a good CD. Aberdeen. First time I heard that there was a track listing on this, I thought, wait a minute, these guys aren't from Aberdeen, Washington, they're from Kentucky. And then I found out it's about a girl. So it's actually a good song too. It's catchy, not bad. Matt's vocals make the song. Yeah, so that's a good one. One of my favorite songs on this whole album that I recommend people look up. Go on YouTube, if you want to check it out. It's called Indie Kids. Oh yeah, very awesome song, Barn Burner. Very like kind of punk influenced, heavy. A lot of like feedback guitars and kind of like angry, angst ridden. But yeah, you talk about I don't watch TV because it's just a box of lies. Makes me want to stick a toothpick in my mind. It's one of the lines. People think I've gone mad as I eat my popcorn out of a bag. Just it's great. Just talking about today's TV and media and stuff like that. And, to the point, and again, very angst-ridden, but very good song, Barn Burner, very nice heavy song. Next song was "Shake Me Down," the single most people probably heard. First time I heard it on radio, I didn't really care for it. I didn't care for it. I voted for it, of course. I liked the band. I was like, okay, well, it's one of those songs. To me, it was like, okay, the rest of the album is probably going to tell you how it is, not so much that song, and I was right. The song's grown on me. I like it. It's good. It's a good blend. It starts off good. Then it breaks into the chorus, and just it's really good. Musically and lyrically, they took their time. They didn't rush it, and that shows in this album. So yeah, Shake Down. It's a good radio song actually. I actually like it better than No Rest for the Wicked by a long shot. But anyway. Then my least favorite song on this album was 2024. I didn't like this song. It just didn't do it for me. I've tried listening to it, and I mean the verse is okay, but I don't like the chorus. So yeah, this is my least favorite. 2024. That's the only one I really care for. Then they make up for it though. Another Barn Burner, another good heavy sounding feedback. Angst-ridden kind of punk sounding. Was Sell Yourself. I think it's targeted at the music industry or people, shady people in the industry, or just Matt sings about you think I would just agree if the price was right. It's sad to see you controlled by your own selfish greed. I think that's how the line goes. But yeah, very the riff, the guitar riff is very, very driven. Makes you turn it up, you know, want to scream. You know, it's good. You know, it's a good little punk song. You know, and the thing I noticed with this album was they had a little when it comes to guitar, and the effects they use in guitar, the way they played. There's a few times on this album it kind of reminds me of Dead Kennedys. If you listen to the guitar and the sound effects they use and stuff like that. Yeah, you know, had a little Dead Kennedy sound to guitar. I'm not saying that anything like Dead Kennedy. No, I didn't say that. But just saying, I think they played an influence on the band, and it shows. That's cool. I'm glad to see that. And then Rubber Ball is right after that. It kind of, you know, comes back down to slow, you know, soft, but it's not bad. You know, it's the whole album. It's you will notice if you listen to it. They'll have like a heavy song, and then they'll have like, you know, a soft song, and it blends very well. Very well written, very well mixed, produced. You know, again, you know, like how I judge CDs normally, everyone's different, but I normally put in my car, and if I had to skip through a CD more than 3 or 4 times, normally it sucks in my opinion. This is one of those CDs where I didn't have to do that. I think 2024 was like the only song I changed and didn't care for. But yeah, Rubber Ball, not bad. You know, right after a heavy song. Right Before My Eyes, the next one after that, I could solidly see this, very easily see this become a radio hit. The guitar is very catchy, and so the vocals. And again, you know, very well done. You know, you can tell they didn't rush, and it blends very well. Very catchy. Well, I had a song in my head all day actually, so it's pretty good. Around My Head, not bad. Not one of my faves on the CD. But yeah, you know, it's whatever. It's you know, it could be worse. It could be Fall Out Boy. Yeah, that wasn't one of my faves. But then again, I like heavy stuff. I like soft stuff too. Don't get me wrong. But Sabertooth Tiger, another song, very heavy, or punkish. You know, very fast paced, and makes you want to turn it up. Yeah, I really liked how the angle of the CD. You know, you got your opening track, always something a little different than the whole album actually, but it makes it the album whole. It makes it to where it doesn't sound redundant, overplayed, or constant, just same. No, it's actually broke down, very well written. They took their time, and it shows. So yeah, that's a good song too. Japanese Buffalo is kind of actually like a blend between the heaviness of the CD and the softness, or the, you know, just the regular sound they have, or kind of poppy, kind of alternative. It's a mix between heavy and alternative in a way. Yeah, Matt screams "shame" in the chorus, and then like after he screams it, he goes oh, and, you know, so it's kind of like, you know, heavy, bob your head. But yeah, you know, another barn burner, very good song. Helps the flow of the album. And then Flow, alright, the last song. Yeah, not bad for any song. Again, very well put together. Helps in the whole CD, but yeah, just everything on it. You know, from Sell Yourself, Japanese Buffalo. You know, it's some of my favorites. Like I said, like the heavier stuff. But the CD, it didn't bore me. It didn't make me go, oh God, what a waste of $7. I'm really happy. I'm glad these guys came out with another good CD. So I'm stoked about that. They were in the recent Rolling Stone, right here with Jimmy Fallon on it. Rolling Stone gave it 3.5 stars, which I thought was awesome. I know that Rolling Stone isn't perfect. Some people don't like the reviews, but I like them. You know, they said the Future Shock garage rock. You know, again, you know, something the world I think needs. Some intense, you know, anger, angst-ridden stuff. Can probably, you know, get rid of all the Lady Gagas and Taylor Swifts in the world. You know, everyone has their own thing, but you know, I think this is something the kids can listen to that, you know, it just gives you that fist pumping kind of like, yeah, you know, I mean, it's not gonna be like, you know, heavy, but it could be worse. You know, it could be Fall Out Boy. But yeah, in general, very good CD. Rolling Stone gave it 2.5 stars. Very good article. Check it out right there. And yeah, check it out. If you like the first CD, as a fan, I guarantee you'll like the second one. So definitely worth buying. Go check it out. See him on tour. I would highly recommend seeing live. So yeah, I give it an 8 out of 10, almost a 9. But yeah, good shit, and pick it up. Enjoy.